Hello YouTube, it's me Dewey. So we are out today about an hour to the west of Portland, which is different from normal. Usually we ride on the east side of Portland, out in those mountains, but we're going out into the Coast Range today along the Nestucca River. So this is one of those times where I'm actually going to tell you where we are and where we're riding, because if you were to Google something like, say, best motorcycle roads in Oregon, this Nestucca River Road is going to end up somewhere on that list. So it's not exactly a hidden gem. Unlike the off-road route that we did a couple of episodes back, where I was really careful to not say where it was or show where it was on the GPS, because unfortunately, as the population grows around here, any of the nice outdoor scenic places get so overrun that it loses their charm. You want to go be away from people out in the wilderness, and anymore you pull up to some of these places and it's you enjoying the wilderness with 1,000 hipsters, and that's just not fun. So on this one we are just out cruising. This is a great twisty road along a river. I do have the drone with me in the tank bag, so we're gonna see if we get a spot. I don't know if we will. There's a lot of trees on this road, and it doesn't have the huge epic views that you get when you're in the big mountains to the east of Portland. But we'll see what we get. Maybe we can get it out. If we do, it's a nice bonus. If not, though, we've got the 360 camera still going. We've got all the other videos going, and unfortunately you're going to listen to me talk. We do have Rick out in front of me, as you can see right now. So he's turning into the regular fixture on the channel. Part of me thinks we're going to have to rename the channel to Rick Rides and Dewey Rambles About Nothing. But that doesn't quite have the same ring to it, I don't think. So I don't think it'll come to that, but Rick has been a huge help in the last few episodes with flying the drone while I rode and helping with picking cool filming ideas at different angles. So everybody give Rick a shout out in the comments if you enjoy it, because it's great having somebody to just help with figuring some of this stuff out. But I think that's about all I have to say for right now, so I'll probably give you a little bit of riding footage and that was Peg. I ran that one away. I got lucky on that one that there was nobody coming. Yeah. I went all the way to Peg and still crossed the yellow line. So there you go, YouTube. Don't pay attention to the cameras and shit, because I just almost blew that one badly. Well, I did blow it badly, but I got away with it. That's the difference. That could have been a dangerous mistake. I don't do that often, so I will own up to it and say that I really blew that. You can see where it's got the peg there, how much it drug it. Yeah, look at that. And I have no feelers on there either. You know, it's not like I got to the feelers sticking out. Yeah, go for a motorcycle ride, they said. It'd be fun, they said. So we did end up finding a place to put the drone up. I hope everybody enjoyed that. It wasn't quite the Mount Hood footage that you saw a couple of weeks ago. Unfortunately, you can't get that view all the time. This is still a pretty good view here with the forest. So now we're making our way towards the Pacific Ocean. Actually, we should get there, and hopefully we find a good view of it. We're going to stop at a little town called Tillamook for lunch, and that is famous for the Tillamook cheese that most of you have probably seen in the supermarkets if you're in the US. I'm pretty sure it's nationwide. Make sure that everybody's okay. It's always good to check. That's the way you gotta be if you're a motorcyclist. You can't just ride by. This knows I have needed help before when I run out of gas. Right here. Yeah, we'll take it. This is an unseasonably warm day for this late in the Pacific Northwest. So maybe I shouldn't put this out on the internet, but I guess the Pacific Northwest isn't all rain and gloom all year. Well, I think that's just about it. We're cruising back, and it appears we're cruising back on the same road that everybody is taking from the coast back to Portland. So I don't think we're going to have much fun riding. We are coming through an area. There was a huge slide up here, probably 30 years ago now. It's been quite a long time. I was pretty young when it happened. But it was an enormous slide, and it closed this road for probably 6 months or so while they did the cleanup. And in fact, even in 30 years, you can still tell where it was. It was such a big slide. I'll show the video when we get there, and you'll just see the whole side of the hillside has gone away. That's really about the only interesting part of this road back, especially in traffic. It's not a bad road to ride if you catch it without a line of cars, which really just doesn't happen. This is one of the main routes to the coast from here, so it's almost always busy. So yeah, so right here where the passing lane is, you can see this was where the slide was, and that was 30 years ago, and that is still a big chunk of land that's missing there. And you can tell by the size of the trees that it's all fairly new growth compared to everything around it. And now we get the passing lane fun where everybody turns into Mario Andretti after going 50. Well, everybody, I don't think there's much more to film, so I hope you enjoyed that episode and getting to see a little different part of the Northwest other than the big mountains that I normally go to. I had a great time riding. I'm sure Rick enjoyed himself. And with that, Stewie out.